This is highly regarded, Dad. It's one of the best sports cars. Mid-engine, last of its era, okay? A manual transmission. I did the carbon ceramics. That has the yellow calipers. They're more expensive on the front end, but if you're not tracking this car, it's a great daily driver. I did the 18-way sport bucket seats. Do you feel how comfortable these are? I did the fire extinguisher, which you want for resale value. I tinted the windows. I wrapped the whole front of the car with paint protection film. I did carbon ceramic over the outside. I spec'd it in gentian blue as opposed to, which I always get, black. The front LED black lights. So they're right now you can't even order them. So I have the GT4 RS on order, right? And they sent us a notification saying, hey, these badass lights that you have in your GT4, I cannot have them in the GT4 RS. So you get badass lights because it's supply chain issues, COVID. You know how it is. Interior trim in carbon fiber. Do you see that? So that's why when you looked up online and you saw that it was $118,000, oh, these cars are $101,000.
Correct.
This is what you get. You get the deviated stitching. You get the leather. You get the leather on your hands. It's so nice, right? Think about the heated seats. You get a lady in here. It's cold. She's wearing a dress. She needs to, yeah, warm her bum right up, you know? Seat belts in racing yellow. So when you drive around, you still kind of look like a badass. But it's tastefully selected.
Oh, I can't believe I can't drive it through the car wash.
That's the takeaway from all of this. I mean, so my daughter has special needs, so she has Kabuki syndrome, and we have utilized the services over at Crit. We don't currently now, but we have, so we're familiar with it. Yeah, so, and then I was at the golf tournament. Anyway, with that being said, it made me start to think, I have this, are you familiar with the Porsche world? Like what the car business Porsche world is like?
Yes,
okay.
I am.
Oh, the GT market for Porsches is, it's not if you have the money to buy them, it's if you can get an allocation to be able to buy a GT car, right? And so this car right now, it's a 2022. Porsche Austin offered me 133, 134 on, though they would just buy it outright from me, right? It's a 126 and some change MSRP. I've done some things on it. It only has 290 miles. I've done some things where I've wrapped the front of it. I actually bought this with the intention that my dad was going to buy it. So I kind of spec'd it with that in mind. So it's a manual transmission. It has a lot of history where the Cayman body style, this body style is going all electric. So the end of the internal combustion engine and the end of manual transmission is nigh. So that's kind of the cool thing. I'm willing to basically say anything over sticker, even though I have $9,000 in it above sticker, meaning for paint protection film and transportation and, you know, setting the car up so that when my dad took it over, what I thought he was going to take it over, it was ready to go. The windows are tinted, everything's ready to go on it. But I'm willing to take the 126. What's frustrating about the Porsche world is you can't walk in and buy anything for sticker right now. There's no such thing as that. So this would truly be an auction based off of sticker. So I would take the 126. I know it's worth at least 133 because I could walk into Porsche Austin right now and get it. And then my thought is to sell it through Cars and Bids. Cars and Bids is Doug DeMuro's super reputable site, car auction site, and he's a big car YouTuber. He actually flew out years ago and reviewed, I had a McLaren Senna. So he flew out and reviewed that. So I have his information and stuff like that. So we could sell it through his site. And anything over the 126, minus any fees there, you know, there's going to be some fees from Cars and Bids, can go direct donation to Crit. I really think it's at least a 140 car. That's like a really low retail, you know, if you sold it through Cars and Bids, it could be as high as a 150, 160 car. But there's a fair amount of spread there in the middle between the 126 and whatever it sells. And then obviously if it's marketed by Crit, you know, if you guys get it on Kins 5 or let people know or do this, that this is when the auction dates are. It auctions over the course of a week, and then maybe the closing days of the auction are just after the gala, so it could be announced at the gala, and then all those funds go towards Crit and the good work that you guys are doing.